two routes to market. You either go direct to market yourself or you go through a recruiter. I've ran an exercise recently through Seek. There's probably 10 times the amount of agencies posting jobs than there is direct companies posting jobs at the moment. So my advice would be partner with a recruiter that's specific to your industry, and be honest and upfront with that recruiter in terms of what you're looking for, your drivers and motivators for looking at opportunities, why you're leaving your current role. Paint a clear picture in terms of where you want to develop to, the kind of businesses you would want to work for, and have that transparency as you're going through that process. And don't be afraid to push back and ask questions. I've seen a whole array of resume quality. I think it's a lot harder to sell yourself, and that's why a recruiter can also help you, because they understand the attributes, the skill set that you've got from an objectional point of view, and enable you then to be more specific in terms of your target. Is get yourself with a recruiter that you trust, with a recruiter that you can be honest with, and build a relationship that's consultative. Like you don't want to find a recruiter that's telling you want this job, you need to take this job, because ultimately it's not his decision to make, it's your decision. You've got financial obligations, you've got your mortgage, you've got your car, you've got mouths to feed. Whatever they are, it doesn't really matter. You need to make sure that this opportunity is right for you and nobody else other than yourself. Probably 80% of jobs now are more, or people looking are more focusing on a better culture. So understanding that personality of the person is probably just as valuable, if not more valuable, than it would be to see whether or not their experience marries up to the requirements of the role. You know, you spend more time at work than you do at home. That kind of dynamic needs to be perfect, because you know, if not, it's going to impact on your personal life, and you're just going to feel stressed and constantly chasing your tail. I've always tried to put myself in the position of a candidate looking for an opportunity. So I understand you could want to ring 3, 4, 5 times a day, or you could be the kind of candidate that calls twice a week. There's no right and wrong way here, but what I would say is do it ethically, do it in a friendly and polite manner. We understand that you're looking for work, but we do speak to a lot of people. You kind of got to have that juggling act to see when's good to speak to. So good questions to ask a recruiter is like, what days are you more available to speak to over the phone, and what days would you prefer me to text? Because if you're a good recruiter, you're good at your time management, and you'll have blocks and windows in which you're dealing with clients and you're dealing with candidates. And if you educate and communicate and consult with the candidates, they can work around your availability, and you don't have that to and fro and constantly missing one another.